So one day I was lazing around watching tech videos on YouTube, as one does. I came across a video about the Zen browser. Naturally, I was curious, so I decided to give it a try. Here are my thoughts on the Zen browser. One thing that intrigued me about the Zen browser was the vertical tabs features. I thought this would be good on my old laptop that I use primarily for web browsing, so I gave it a shot. Zen browser is based on Firefox, my personal browser of choice, so all of the extensions that I'm familiar with are available here, which is nice. The Zen browser has some pretty interesting features that set it apart from the rest. One of the most obvious ones is its vertical tabs feature, similar to Arc browser. So on modern displays, we have so much horizontal screen real estate, but not much vertical screen real estate. This isn't as much of a problem on higher resolution screens, depending on your screen scaling, but this can be more of an issue on lower res screens, or screens with aggressive display scaling enabled. I found through my use of the browser, however, that vertical tabs definitely do help with the screen real estate issue, especially when it comes to watching video. Here's a comparison of a YouTube video in theater mode on vanilla Firefox versus the same video on Zen. But even if you don't have a low resolution screen or use display scaling, you might like the real estate you get back from using Zen in windowed mode. Zen is relatively customizable. Not only does it let you create semi-custom themes from any color you choose, displaying the colors as a neat gradient, but it's also got something called Zen mods. Zen mods are exactly that, mods for the Zen browser. They allow you to change up not only the look and feel of your browser, but also the way it behaves. I haven't really tried any yet, because I haven't really felt like I needed any of them, but it's nice to have them there. I haven't really gotten much use out of the Workspaces feature yet, either. Workspaces lets you compartmentalize your tabs. I thought it was going to be like the Firefox Containers add-on, where you can kind of sandbox different browsing instances from each other. Kind of like having a brand new profile for each tab, which has the added benefit of letting you sign in to multiple profiles at once. But alas, it's not like that at all. It only lets you organize your tabs. Good thing this is a Firefox-based browser because I can use the Containers add-on, which I like very much. Zen's Sidebar feature lets you quickly glance at something while browsing. I found this to be useful when researching something, and I quickly need to reference something related to the thing that I'm researching somewhere else. You can probably also use it to quickly check social media while you're doom scrolling on the internet, if that's more your thing. Split views is kinda cool because it lets you view two pages at once, in browser and windowed mode. I mean, you can just open up a new window and snap both of them side by side with each other, but maybe this is way faster and probably more convenient. Compact mode is kinda like the logical next step from the vertical tabs idea. It lets you go into full screen without actually going into full screen, which is kinda neat. It also helps free up even more real estate while in windowed mode. It's virtually a necessity when you have two windows snapped to each other, because the vertical tabs could easily get in the way. So one thing I didn't like about Zen was that it was a little too aggressive with RAM management. Every time a tab would be idle for about 5 minutes, it would unload it. So what I ended up doing was disabling tab unloading. You could do this by going into settings and searching for unload and just disable it. I didn't use Zen browser when it was in alpha, but I heard that the alpha version didn't have Widevine support. Widevine being the plugin that lets you access DRM content, such as Spotify or Netflix, on the web. The beta that I'm using does, well, at least the most basic Widevine support. Doubtful that it'll let you play anything above 720p on Windows though I haven't been on Windows as of late, so I haven't really tested that. I imagine it's the same deal as Firefox on Windows though. All in all, I found Zen to be a solid browser for me. I like the vertical tabs feature. I felt like normal web browsing was a bit smoother on here than on vanilla Firefox, although that could just be me, I'm not sure. I really think you should give it a shot. I mean, hey, it's free. So that's the end of this video, and I hope you enjoy your day. Peace.